Yo, what's going on, guys? Brain here, and welcome to day 92 of the dropshipping journey. Let's get into today. So, yes, I am back from my hiatus. I was at my girlfriend's cottage, so while I was gone, the business was running. We'll get into that. So, let's just get straight into it. Barely made any changes while I was gone, touched like anything, so it was basically just running on its own while I was gone. So, day one, we did about $540 on screen. I'll try and put the screenshots up. Around break even, I was on about $250 ad spend. So after fees and everything, I was give or take like $10. So break even day, my CBO was profitable. I had an ABO also running that was unprofitable, and it hadn't been doing good for a little bit, so I turned it off. And then our ad spend going into the next day was $180. And that day we did about $360 in sales, and we were around break even again. And then the next day, I think we did about $540 again in sales, but that day we were on the lower budget still, and we were profitable. So that was good. And then the next day after that was our biggest day still on the $180 budget, and we did about just under $600 in sales. So again, pretty profitable that day. With those 2 days combined, it was probably around $200 in profit. And that had put us slightly up, maybe at like a 10% margin since we had been running the product. Honestly, not even. Yeah, we were probably just barely profitable after those 2 days in total. So we'll just call it break even at that point. And then the next 2 days were god awful. I think the next day we had done $160 in sales, and then getting into today we did $60 in sales, which I turned my ads off. After about $100 in ad spend, because they were just absolutely shitting the fucking bed. I can't lie. And yesterday they also did awful. They got one purchase for $160. So if that purchase wasn't fat, we would have lost even more. So after a couple great days, it does suck. Like all my ads just died out. Yeah, I could keep on testing where we're at. I think we're like $4 past our break-even CPA. So bringing that back to a point where we'd even be at a good margin would be extremely hard. And I just don't see it happening. I don't think the buying intent is there. I've seen a couple people starting to like try and copy my site and rip my ads, etc. And yeah, I don't see us coming back from this. So it was all right. I'd rather not just like run in circles with it. We did have a couple good days, obviously, but the bad days are super bad, and we're having way too many like break-even days, which is heavily due to like fees and stuff. Like living in Ontario, for like every $100 I spend on ads, I'm paying $50, $50 in tax, $15 in taxes. So right, like when I was running like $250 ads, I'm probably being taxed like $30 onto that. I calculate that all when I say like, am I breaking even profitable? And those play a big part in that. Like, especially if I'm doing, let's say $500 in sales, I'm paying another $30 in like Shopify fees. So that comes to like $60 in fees. So I definitely got to make sure that running these next products, my break even ROAS is super low, but ROAS, yeah. So did the business run? Were my orders fulfilled? Did everything work while I was gone? Yes. All my orders have been fulfilled, other than the ones from like today, yesterday, and one other order from like a couple days ago. Don't know why it hasn't been fulfilled. Got to figure that out. But yeah, I don't know how many orders we did while we were gone, but they have been fulfilled. Tracking numbers sent to my customers. Email flows are all working. We got a couple of customers that had reconverted from our email campaign, so that's good. And yeah, I mean, everything works. So does dropshipping work? Yes. You can do it with, pretty well having no, like I did not have internet. I was barely able to check that shit. The only thing I did realistically was turn off that campaign. So pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that we were unprofitable these last 2 days. Like I was up there and I like checked the one night when we had our biggest day, and I was like, yo, like I'm gonna come back, like next 2 days gonna be super good. I'm gonna come back, it's gonna be crazy. Nah. The other 2 days just had to be god awful. So yeah, before like I think I left on a super bad day. Like, yeah, so we're pretty down with the product, to be honest. I don't know the American, but like net loss Canadian, probably like 300 after everything. So we're at a point where it'd be pretty hard to, really get into a good spot with the margins. In American, that's probably like 250 something. I don't even know. But moving on, definitely going to make sure that the products I run, my break-even ROAS is like at most like a 1.5 or 6. Like, yeah, I think my break-even ROAS on this product was like a 1.9. So I just had barely over 2 markup on the product. So that's obviously not enough. Like, yeah. Just, yeah, super unfortunate. It is definitely a little bit stressful. I can't lie. Taking these absolutely fat L's, but, it is what it is. We are improving every day. Like not that long ago, literally every product I tested would just be like a burnt $50 to $100 on the spot. No sales, learned pretty well nothing. So we are slowly improving. I think it's not going to be long until we find something that is extremely scalable. And when that time comes, I will definitely capitalize off it. So going into the future, this next week here, I spent all day doing product research, trying to find things that fit the criteria. I have been on a little bit of a streak, finding products that are doing decent. So definitely I just gotta find something that's gonna do better, right? Like this product, I probably did like 4,000 plus in revenue. And we definitely had a lot more profitable days than the product before, which we did like 2,000 in revenue, and the profitable days were a little bit worse. And then the product before that, we only did like a couple hundred to 1,000 maybe in revenue. And yeah, it didn't do like super good. It had like at the start it was doing decent, and then it like fell off super hard, and I don't know why. I kept letting the ads run. So going into this next product, definitely gonna make sure, that break-even ROAS is super low, right? I'd rather come on here and be like, yo, we did $0 in sales today. We're moving on to the next product, than me sit here for like a week, like, oh, we broke even today. Oh, we were profitable today. Oh, today crushed my soul. Like, just the cycle of that. So, yeah, just got to make sure that the days that we don't profit aren't absolutely killing the margins. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to continue the product research, maybe even, get a product ready to run and then launch the ads on it, etc. But yeah, today was a struggle, kind of trying to get back into my routine now that I'm back in my city, back at home, etc. But I'm gonna stay grinding, gang. All right, I can't lie, I am pretty tired and stressed. But the show must go on. I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna quit. So it's just a matter of time until we pop off, gang. So I want to say thank you guys for real. Your support is crazy. We just hit 900 subs while I was gone. Such a great milestone. I want to thank you guys so much for that. It's incredible, right? Y'all have given me a big opportunity here to sit and share my experience and maybe even inspire some people, motivate some of y'all. So thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. But other than that, keep grinding, y'all. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. Free Discord in the description. Completely free. Tons of free resources. Great community. I love you all. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And I will see you guys on day 93 of the dropshipping journey. Thank you.